Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Sean, and I'm back for another video. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my thoughts and opinions on Cassie and men like Diddy. So keep in mind that I don't know these people personally. This is not a personal attack on either of their character. However, their relationship has been such a public one that I feel like there's so many things that we can learn from it. This also could serve as a cautionary tale for those of you out there who are dating. And that's what I do here on my channel. I've been doing love and relationship advice videos now for over 8 years. I've written books about it and all of that. So this is definitely a subject matter that I feel comfortable discussing. But in case you don't know it, like I said, I've written 3 books. The first one's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. They're all available on Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. And if you want to work with me one-on-one as your personal life and dating coach, be sure to send me an email to itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN, @gmail.com. So let's dive right into it. So, Cassie was this young star, or a young star on the rise. And she met Diddy and he helped her single, Me and You, Get Out. And that song topped the charts. After that, Diddy and Cassie had a personal relationship that I feel completely sidelined her career. Being in a relationship with a billionaire mogul, maybe she didn't feel the need to put out music, but she had been threatening to put out a second album for years now, and it never came. Diddy and Cassie broke up, I want to say about a year ago. In less than a year, she has become pregnant by her new man, Alex Fine, and also just got married. So a lot has happened in less than a year's time. Diddy also suffered a major loss when he lost the mother of his children, Kim Porter. She passed away suddenly due to complications from pneumonia. So after that, Diddy was understandably heartbroken. He was professing his love for Kim Porter on social media. He was even quoted as saying that they were more than friends, more than soulmates. And, the speculations and the rumors around that said that Cassie took that some kind of way. Even though they had been broken up, she still felt like, wow, after all this time, you still consider her your soulmate, and we've been together for 10 years. So when Diddy found out that Cassie and her new man were expecting their first child together, he was actually surprisingly supportive. He congratulated both of them on Instagram and seemed genuinely happy for them. And then recently, within the last week or so, Cassie and Alex tied the knot and officially are a married couple. That's kind of where I want to start. The whole time that Diddy and Cassie were together, Cassie was always saying how she didn't want to get married and that marriage isn't for everyone and all of that. I'm going to actually let you listen to her words. This is an interview that she gave with Ebro from Hot 97, and just kind of hear what her thought process was like when she was with Diddy.
I guess long term, as you and Puff have this amazing relationship that's withstood all the rumors and all the negative energy. Everybody always wants to put their own terms of a relationship on other people. When is he gonna marry you? When is this gonna happen? Nowadays with somebody like Puff, who's Puff's been married, I don't know how many times, once, maybe twice.
0.
I don't know. Oh, he's never been married.
No.
So obviously he's not into that. That's not his thing.
What's cool about Puff is that he is, and he does want to understand marriage. But we have, a certain type of relationship, and it just works the way it is.
Do you believe marriage is for everybody?
No, absolutely not.
Do you believe in marriage?
I believe in marriage if it's with the right situation. But
Right.
I feel like I've seen a lot of people get married and break up in the term
Right after, yeah.
No, in the term that I've been in my relationship.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like you can't really put a tag on it. Of course, everybody looks at marriage as something very, solid and important, but
So let me preface what I'm getting ready to say by saying this. We as women, we have the right to change our mind at any time for any reason. And so this could have actually been her genuine thoughts and feelings with regards to marriage. But I feel like oftentimes what I've seen from all the letters that I've received over the years and all the women that I've spoken to, a lot of times we convince ourselves that that's not what we want because we don't think the men who we're currently with want that too. And rather than having what you truly want, you'd rather have them instead. You'd rather not get married even though that's what you want, not have children even though that's not what you want, because you want to stay in this relationship. And I feel like that's evidenced by how quickly she got the same things she said she didn't want with her new man. In less than a year, she's married. In less than a year, she's expecting a child. But when she was with Diddy, that seemed like the furthest thing from her mind. Maybe she didn't think that he was the settling down type and she was quote unquote just having fun or quote unquote just keeping things casual. I feel like you need to be very intentional with the amount of time that you spend with someone, especially when you're talking about your 20s and your 30s. If you want to have children, we as women, we don't have the luxury of time when it comes to having kids. Men can have kids in their 40s, even their 50s and beyond. But we women, anything after 35 is considered a geriatric pregnancy. So we as women don't have a decade of our lives to devote and dedicate to an indecisive or confused man. I think Diddy was very certain about what he wanted. He just wanted to have fun, and he always seems to want really young women. And as soon as Cassie was approaching the 30-year mark, he was ready to let her go because billionaire men like him, one of the things that comes with the money are the women. And they love young women. Young women make older men feel young, feel vibrant, feel more alive. And I think the older that Cassie got, some of the novelty of her begun to wear off. Like I said, this is no knock to Cassie. I don't know this woman personally. I am not trying to be disrespectful or mean or anything like that. I'm just trying to make a point here. Do I think that Diddy played her or used her? No, because I feel like Cassie was a willing participant. She got what she wanted. He got what he wanted. It just seems like in the end, they didn't want the same things. But you have to be careful when you're in a situation where you know that you want marriage, when you know that you want children, when you know that you want your happily ever after and you want the white picket fence or you want the traditional relationship. If the man that you're with doesn't want that, you don't owe it to him to give him that. Look at how much happier Cassie seems to be now that she has found someone who wants the same things in life that she is. But she seems so much happier with her new man. Money isn't everything. Diddy may have had more money for Cassie, but I'm not sure he had more love. Because I feel like for her to move on so quickly, for her to get exactly what she has been saying that she did not want and get it so quickly, that is what she wanted. And I just don't think that she ever thought he would give it to her. And clearly he hasn't. He found a new young thing and he'll find another and another and another. The sad part about Diddy is, after Kim Porter passed away, like I said, he was saying that they were more than soulmates, they were more than friends, and nobody could ever understand their unexplainable love and all of that. He is somebody who doesn't appreciate love enough to hold on to it once he finds it. He let it slip away with Kim. He let it slip away with Cassie. Do I think that Diddy is a bad person? No. I think he was very upfront and clear with Cassie, probably from the very beginning about what he wanted. And I feel like she did what a lot of women do. And I feel like she maybe thought that over time he would change his mind. Over time, he would see a wife in her and a mother in her. And he never did. I don't think that Diddy was ever capable of loving Cassie the way that she wanted him to or the way that she deserved. And when she found what she deserved, when she found what she wanted, look how much she glows. Sometimes you have to let go of good to make room for even better. And I feel like, a lot of times that's easier said than done. And I know that's really scary sometimes because you love this person. You've been with them for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and the relationship is not growing. It's not progressing in any way. You've been a girlfriend for 5 years and he knows you want to be a wife and you know you want to be a wife. The longer you continue to stay, the more comfortable he gets and the more comfortable you get in a role that you never wanted. Line here, at least for me, is as long as you're willing to give a man the best years of your life, he will take them. He'll take your 20s from you, your 30s, if you give them to him. There's a lot of people who feel like marriage is an archaic institution and that it's not necessary to prove your love for someone and that marriage is a piece of paper. I've heard that said so many times, but so is money, and we value that. A piece of paper only has value if we give it value. And if you value marriage, don't let somebody cheat you out of that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. If you want to hear more of my thoughts and opinions on life and love, consider purchasing one of my books. The first one's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. My second book, Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my third book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. They're available on Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. Want to work with me one-on-one as your personal life and dating coach? Be sure to send me an email to itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN @gmail.com. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, you'll definitely enjoy my last video, which I will link on the screen right here for you guys to go ahead and check out. Also, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. Be sure to have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.